Hey guys, Sam here, and welcome to another episode of our Leeds United Career Mode series. Sorry for not having an episode for you guys yesterday, but if we could smash the likes, then we'll keep this Leeds Career Mode going as much as I can. Yesterday we had some construction at our house, so I had to sort of be home and make sure everything was going according to plan. So unfortunately, I actually couldn't get an episode done, but I hope you guys enjoyed the experiment video. If you didn't watch it, go ahead and check it out and tell me what you think of it, and if you want to see more of that on the channel. But today we're back with Leeds United, and we're going to take a look at the Billy Bremner table before we get into anything. So after your guys' votes, this is what the Billy Bremner table looks like. Danny Ings, of course, is up top, all on his own. Not really any surprises there with 11 points. We have a four-way tie for second, with Luke Ayling, Jorge, Saiz, and Janssen all on 3 points, and then getting 2 points with your guys' votes in the last episode, Townsend and Alioski now tied for third. So a lot of players in the top three, but you expect that early on in the season. And as the season goes, that will slowly thin out. Alright, so we kick off today's episode pretty much exactly how we kicked off last episode, except different competitions. We're playing Sheffield Wednesday, and we are at home as well, but it is in the Caribou Cup, and we are kicking off our first round. I don't know if it's the actual first round. I don't think so for Premier League teams. So it's our first game in the Caribou Cup for this season, and hopefully we can do very well. Sheffield Wednesday will just keep coming up against them. Nice work by Sacco. Good pressure of the defense there. He has Madga Gomez ahead of him. He finds Kibiki. Kibiki, nice bit of dribbling there onto his left foot, and he found some space, and he just puts it wide of the post, but a decent little bit of play there. Winnall now. It's George Boyd on the ball. On the right-hand side, good little pressure from Woodburn there, and Shaughnessy playing his first game under our management. Great work there in the defense. Sheffield Wednesday now, building up a bit of an attack. It's out wide to Barry Bannan and Shaughnessy, the youngster, a bit eager there to get the slide tackle on. It's back to Bannan, and Shaughnessy again onto him, and he's a big boy, this guy. I don't mind him, to be honest. He's had a good first half so far. O'Kane looking for an option. Kibiki there is in a bit of space. If he's timed that run, great. That is a great ball from O'Kane, and it is. What a goal that is, and what a ball from O'Kane. That's a great finish as well. Cool head, just puts it past the goalkeeper, doesn't do anything fancy, and it's 1-0. But what about the ball from O'Kane? What a nice switch that was. Kibiki now, waiting for that run of Sacco. That's a fantastic ball from Kibiki. Is he a striker or is he a central midfielder? Sacco, unfortunately, can't get past Westwood. Falls to Jordan Rhodes. He plays it through to Winnall. Winnall on his right, and he's too close to the goal there for Ramsdale to do anything about it. And on the stroke of the hour mark, Sheffield Wednesday get one back, which they did not look likely to do coming out of the second half. So, very unfortunate. Anita now has a bit of room. He's going to get past Bannan with relative ease. He's got now the defender to beat. He's going to just push that one past him as well. Cuts back on his left foot. He knows he has options. He goes far post. And Westwood's going to get there first, but he's on the ground, and unfortunately Kibiki just can't take advantage of that. It's Jordan Rhodes now on the left. Not sure what he's doing out so wide. Not sure how he's outpacing Anita, but he gets the cross into a decent position. And I think Cooper there nearly just forced that into our own goal. Ramsdale with some good footwork keeps it out, and that was a nervy moment. O'Kane finds Anita. Anita pushes forward. He's going to whip this one in. Kibiki's trying to make the run on the header, and he puts it wide. He attacked that header ferociously. Sheffield Wednesday definitely pushed us right to the end of the 90 minutes, and I think there's extra time after this. Oh my goodness, how has Fletcher found that bit of room there? It's Fletcher who tries going across. I have no idea why he hasn't taken on the keeper one-on-one, but Shaughnessy was in the way. He's a big boy. And all of a sudden, there's room for Townsend. Where's the Sheffield Wednesday defense at the moment? He's going to whip that one in. He's seen Click coming in. Click on the volley. And he does get it on target, but maybe should have just took it under control there. O'Kane through to Kibiki. He has Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek through to O'Kane. This is good play here. O'Kane's going to whip this back into Loftus-Cheek, who didn't get a good connection at all. He chested that. And Sheffield Wednesday have gotten away with that. That should be 2-1 to Leeds. Missed opportunities everywhere. He's got the option of Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek's going to wait for that run from Connor Chaplin, who's just come on, and he's got the pace, and he's got his strong left foot, and he puts it past the goalkeeper, and Connor Chaplin, he's not going to go celebrate in front of the away fans. No, let's go celebrate with the home fans. Or let's celebrate with the goal net. I don't even know what he's trying to do there, but in 10th minute or whatever it is, a fantastic run off the bench. He's way quicker than everybody else. He's got stamina for days, and his left foot is made of dreams, and he's made a 2-1 thanks to the super sub Connor Chaplin. All we got to do now is hang on, keep it calm, and hang on to this lead. Loftus-Cheek through to Connor Chaplin, who sees a little bit of room, goes on his left, and he makes it 3-1. What a goal from Connor Chaplin. Oh, don't pick up the ball. There's no need to pick up the ball. Or maybe he wants a hat-trick. I don't know. Maybe he wants a hat-trick, so he's picking up the ball. What a finish from Connor Chaplin. That is perfection. A great goal, and Connor Chaplin gets a brace off the bench. He's only been on for about 10 minutes, and this is why he's called the super sub. He's made it 3-1 and put us through beyond a shadow of a doubt, and now maybe we're looking for a Connor Chaplin hat-trick in like 15 minutes. And Sheffield Wednesday unable to get another goal, and that is the end of the game. 3-1 after extra time, and what a turnaround that was in extra time. Great work from Connor Chaplin, but really the whole team there played very, very well, and we go through to the next round in the Caribou Cup. Sheffield Wednesday, that's the 4th time we've played them this series. So those were the stats, 50-50 possession, and I thought that's pretty much summed up the game. It was back and forth, really, but we just got more shots off at the end of the day. 10 shots, 6 on target. They had 6 shots, 3 on target, so as much as I thought it was end-to-end anybody's game at one point, we were definitely getting more chances, so I'm not surprised to see us win this game 3-1 after extra time, but definitely Sheffield Wednesday made it interesting. I mean, you don't usually give it to a substitute, but you can't complain that the man of the match was Connor Chaplin with a 10 rating, coming off the bench and really not putting a foot wrong at all. He got that man of the match award in about 15 minutes, and he's grabbed himself 2 goals here and 3 points in the Billy Bremner award table. So who says that a substitute can't win the Billy Bremner award? The way Connor Chaplin's going, if he keeps doing that off the bench, why not? Okay, so continuing things off at home, we play Arsenal, of course. Remembering that Danny Ings and Ronaldo Vieira are both injured, this is what the lineup looks like today. It's Vidvald in between the sticks, Ayling, Janssen, Jorge, and Sessegnon as the back four. Phillips and Loftus-Cheek as the 2 midfielders. Alioski, Saïs, and Townsend make up the attacking 3. And they're behind Kibiki, who starts his first Premier League game. Perez now. Bruno Perez bombing down for Arsenal. Look at the pace he has. He is rapid. Jorge is the man trying to mark him. And that's a great ball into Lacazette, who timed his run to perfection. Back to Bruno Perez. And already Arsenal look like they're a decent outfit. To El Neni, and Alioski stops him right in his tracks. Saïs through to Kibiki. Kibiki with a fake shot onto his left. Unfortunately nothing doing. Just does a little 360 on the spot. Off the deflection of Townsend. Is that a goal? No, he's offside. I didn't think it was, but he started celebrating, the crowd started going wild, and I thought maybe we had just robbed one from Arsenal, but indeed he is just offside. Oh, not just, but he is offside, and I thought we had just stolen a fast one there against Arsenal. Oh, great ball from Loftus-Cheek into Saïs. He goes for it on his right foot. Koscielny deflects it, and Saïs gets another opportunity at it, and he pushes it wide. Bruno Perez, not going to get past Sessegnon. Loftus-Cheek, a nice little back heel. It's through to Alioski. He just gets it through to Saïs. He gets Kibiki over the top, and this should be 1-0, realistically speaking. And it's just too easy. Arsenal have been really, really poor. And we go up 1-0. And I've had a lot of comments saying that we really shouldn't be beating the bigger teams, guys. But this is legendary difficulty. I mean, I don't know. Let's wait for the end of the game. I mean, Liverpool were able to turn it around after we went up 2-0 in a very short amount of time. But at the moment, Arsenal are looking dreadful. Like, really, really bad. Also, congratulations to Kibiki for his first Premier League goal. That's 2 goals in 2 games for him now. Kibiki plays that through to Saïs. Almost too easy. Saïs now goes onto his left. He has a fake shot in him. Goes on his right, and Saïs puts it wide. And it could have been 2 goals in quick succession as we continue this barrage on Arsenal's defence. Alexis, well, I think this is like Sanchez's first touches of the game at the moment. Passes it through to Lacazette, who whips it in. Bruno Perez is running in. Luke Ayling gets rid of it. And we get rid of it eventually. That was Arsenal's best attack, and a surprise, surprise came from Alexis Sanchez. Ayling now. We know he likes going for runs. He scored a goal where he ran the entire pitch. Through to Alioski, onto his left. He's got that run of Saïs. That's a fantastic ball into Saïs, who's gone a little bit wide there, but it's still alive. He's going to whip this in. Through to Townsend, unfortunately straight at Ospina, who can just gather that. Lacazette, great ball through to Bruno Perez, and Vidvald meets him. Janssen gets rid of it. That was probably going to go across the line if there wasn't a defender there. So good work by Pontus Janssen. Surging forward. He's got Kibiki ahead of him. Kibiki's going to wait for that run, but Koscielny read it nicely. And he's just completely... Oh my goodness, what are Arsenal doing? And Alioski didn't get in the right position. And I can't believe what I've just witnessed. And that just sums up Arsenal this game. What was that for Koscielny? He read it so perfectly, but absolutely no communication between him and Ospina. And then Alioski can't capitalise on the opportunity there. Saiss onto his right foot, completely getting past Aaron Ramsey way too easily. There's a run there through to Kibiki. What a ball from Saiss, and on his left foot. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. It's the balls are fantastic, but it's too easy. Arsenal just not good enough here today at all. I thought they would improve like Liverpool did when we played Liverpool. Not at all. What was that defending from Matip? Where was he going? Karim Bellarabi through to Lacazette. Here we go. They're looking a little bit more promising, a little bit more lively now, Arsenal. Through to Klein. He brings it back to Lacazette, and Vidvald with a great save. Just a reflex save there, but could have very easily have been 2-1. Through to Bellarabi now off the bench. Oh, Bellarabi. I really thought he was going on his left foot. Finds Lacazette with a great bit of dribbling through to Alexis Sanchez, and that easily Arsenal have switched it on now 2-1. They have a fire lit under their ass after that second goal, and I'm not sure why Alexis is celebrating. Grab the ball and get back into the middle of the pitch, mate. Alioski whips it in. Jorge's in there. He's a big man, Jorge, and he rattles the upright, and he is down, or someone is down. And it looks like somebody might be injured, which is not what we need, because we already have 2 injuries, and it's big Pontus Jansson as well. This is the worst. Through to Kibiki. He's got that ball to O'Kane, who's made a good run. He's off the bench. He finds Kibiki, takes it under control on his right foot, gets the hat-trick. And what a game, and what a couple of games this has been for Kibiki, making a statement as we go 3-1 up against Arsenal, and surely that is it. It looked like for a second Arsenal were going to make it 2-2, and it looked like for a second they were back in this game, but it seems like they've gone back to shit, and that's a great goal from Kibiki to get his hat-trick. A fantastic performance from him. Good work from O'Kane there. Kept it cool, and just laid that off to, or just crossed that into Kibiki. Wenger doesn't know what's going on. He can't believe he's 3-1 down, but his team has been dreadful. And there it is, full time at Ellen Road, guys, and it is a 3-1 win against Arsenal. And a lot of you guys would say it's too easy, and I would agree that that was way too easy, especially for Arsenal standards. I mean, I don't agree necessarily with the fact that I shouldn't be beating these teams, because realistically, in the Premier League, we've seen smaller teams beat bigger teams consistently. I mean, Liverpool struggle with smaller teams all the time. There's a couple of bigger teams that struggle with the smaller teams, but to dominate Arsenal the way we did, I think it's just too easy, guys. But this is legendary difficulty. There are the statistics for you guys. 13 shots, 6 on target for us with 49% possession. To Arsenal's 5 shots, 4 on target, 51% possession. So the stats, in terms of possession, it was pretty even. But we had way more shots than Arsenal. And to be honest, those 5 shots, 4 on target, I think they all came within like a 15-minute period where they scored their goal and they kept pressuring, and then it just died off. No real surprise. Hat-trick hero Kibiki gets the 10 rating. And that's now 2 games where we've had a 10-match rating. And he gets the 3 points for the Billy Bremner Award. This is the absolute worst news ever. Pontus Jansson has suffered an ACL injury, and he's going to be out for 7 months. How does this keep happening with the ACLs? Kemar Roof is out for 7 months, and now Pontus Jansson, he's not back until... That's it. That's his season over. We're in October, and the reason this hurts more than Kemar Roof is we don't have that much depth in the centre-back position. Cooper and Jorge are going to be our starting centre-backs, and then we're going to have Shaughnessy as the third choice. And after that, we're relying on youth players. So, I'd rather lose to Arsenal and not suffer this injury. That is the worst. So despite being injured, the Player of the Month award goes to Danny Ings. I think he scored like 4 goals in 3 games, and then he missed the last game in terms of the Premier League. So, I mean, I don't know how everybody else was doing, but Danny Ings did have a hell of a month. So I think that's pretty well deserved from my point of view, but I don't know how other players were doing. What a time to suffer injuries as we prepare ourselves for an away game against Manchester United at Old Trafford, and what a massive game this is for us. The biggest game, I would say, of the season. Leeds United versus Manchester United. What a rivalry between the two clubs. And this is the lineup going into it. Cooper comes in for the injured Pontus Jansson. Vieira and Ings still not back from injury. I thought maybe I could get them back for this game, but they weren't able to come back for this one, so... Ayling now. Our first attack of the game. He's got Kibiki running in, and De Gea was there first. Pereira through to Mkhitaryan. who's timed his run very well. He whips that in. Martial is looking forward at the far post, and he gets above both our players. And he scores the first goal of the game, as United have definitely started off the better of the two teams. It's been pretty cagey opening 20 minutes with a couple of chances here and there. But United have definitely been the better team, and what a start that is for them. He climbs over both Ayling and Jorge, which is a decent effort for Martial, let's be honest. And it's just out of Vidvald's reach there. Sessegnon through to Saiz. He's got Lindelof going to harass him straight off the bat. Good work from Saiz to hold him off. Puts it on his right foot. Great ball into Calvin Phillips. Great response, boys. That's what we need. A little bit of leadership, and it's through Saiz. We've looked completely off the pace at the moment in the first 40 or so minutes. That is one moment of brilliance, and it's a goal. Oh my goodness, that is a huge goal. Townsend through to Kibiki. Holding off Bailly. Calvin Phillips now. He's got Alioski trying to beat Digne. Digne with good defending. They're just putting each other down. What was that between Alioski and Digne? It was a wrestling match, referee. It wasn't someone, surely. There was a foul somewhere. And I'm not even saying it was a penalty for us, but surely there was a foul somewhere. That was just ridiculous. Martial from long range, and it's Vidvald tips it over the crossbar. That looked like a very good effort, and Vidvald's not a happy man at all. Balls to Casemiro. Casemiro through to Juan Mata. Mata through to Matic. Matic to Lukaku, and Cooper gets his body in the way. Lukaku with another opportunity. Turns around a little bit. Has Matic back into Lukaku. Through to Martial, and that's a well-worked goal. And Martial is now on a brace as we go down 2-1. Fresh into the second half. Unfortunate time to concede. We did alright in the first opportunity there. Ayling went for just a wonder slide tackle, and that pass there, I was not expecting Lukaku to pass from there. And that completely caught me off guard, and Martial with a great near post finish. Vidvald does his best to get there. Oh, here we go. There's something opening up there. It was Kibiki looking for a hole, and Bailly covered it very, very well. And that's been the difference between the other teams and United. The defense is really good. Mkhitaryan through to Casemiro. Finds Digne, back to Casemiro, and he's just strolling forward like it's nobody's business. Pogba finds Martial, and he nearly had a hat-trick if it wasn't for Cooper, who was so alert to the situation, placed himself on the goal line and stopped that third goal from going in. Oh my goodness. Cooper's tripping over himself, and Lukaku again tries going near post. This man just doesn't care. He's just trying to score near post goals when it shouldn't happen. Oh, nice ball from Phillips. Through to Woodburn. Kibiki. Back to Woodburn. The boy from Liverpool playing for Leeds in the 90th minute at Old Trafford. It's 2-2, and I just can't believe we're going to pick up a point here against Manchester United. I've gone absolutely mental. It's the boy that played for Liverpool. I don't know if he's from Liverpool, but he played for Liverpool. And he's at Leeds United now, and he scored against Manchester United at Old Trafford, and that's the last play of the game, guys. I thought the whistle was going to go when I played that through with Calvin Phillips. I thought that was it. And we've brought it back, and it's 2-2. How are we going to pick up a point? I don't understand. United have been so much better, but we're going to pick up a point, guys. I absolutely cannot believe this. And there it is, full time, right after the kickoff. And it was 2-2 how it ended. I was ready to give my speech on how we lost against one of the big teams. And finally it was a challenge, and we still pick up a point. I don't know how, but this I think was the first game where I can genuinely say we were completely outclassed. I thought Man United were way better than us. And somehow we've scraped a point at Old Trafford. And I can't complain. That is like a win. There are the stats for you guys. Despite the stats looking pretty even, let me assure you United were the better team. Despite only having 47% possession, 8 shots around target, I think 3 of those shots off target were the post. Wasn't the man of the match, but the highest rated player for us was Calvin Phillips, who had a great game in defensive midfield. And he picks up an 8.6 match rating and 3 points in the Billy Bremner Award table. Of course, he did pick up that goal as well. Alright guys, that is the end of today's episode. 2 Premier League games now means we're in 3rd position, which isn't as crazy as Swansea being in 2nd, but it's still pretty crazy. I still think we're gonna fall off, guys. And here's a fact for you guys. At home this season, we've won every single game. But away, we haven't won a game. We've only drawn and lost. So that's kind of how we are at the moment. But what I would say above all, guys, is just try to enjoy it. If you think this is too easy or too unrealistic, just try to enjoy the career mode as much as you can. We're only 7 games into the season. Anything can happen at this point, and United today definitely showed me that I can struggle against some of these teams, because they really had me under pressure for a very long time. So hopefully, as the season goes on, it gets a little bit more difficult, but I don't know, guys. For now, this is just how the career mode's going to be. This is how the Billy Bremner table looks like. Of course, we've only shown the top 2 because first is Danny Ings, and then we have a 7-way tie for second place with 3 points. That includes Jorge, Luke Ayling, Pontus Janssen, Saiz, Chaplin, Kibiki, and Phillips. So there you go. And this is, of course, without your guys' votes for the 2 points and the additional 1 point on top. So everything can change with those votes for second place. But Danny Ings is up top on his own. If you did enjoy it, leave a like on the video. Like I said before, I hope you did enjoy it, despite maybe you guys thinking it's a little bit too easy. I hope you guys had a good day. I'll see you guys in the next one very soon. Keep it real.